Welcome once again to another episode of Before the Bell podcast, where the greatest minds in comedy talk professional wrestling. And we do it from an extravagant point of view. I am one of your three hosts, your resident supervillain, your urban gladiator, the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Washington, here with my other two co-hosts that sound like the beginning of the Trillville song with the band springs.
What it is, oh. What's up?
What's up? Can I go to the spring ding? Can you go ahead and tell us who you are?
Yeah! I'm Medium Papa Pump right here. Big Money Morrow's your hookup. Holler if you hear me. Now we got a lot of podcasts out there with a bunch of fat asses. So I'm here to tell you right now that Before the Bell podcast, we might look like some fat asses, but we're more so badasses. And I'm gonna tell you white trash people out there right now, that all my freaks out there and my geeks, we about to get geeked up out here for real. Big Money Morrow's your hookup. Holler if you hear me.
Nope, don't you do.
Here's the problem. The question is, man, I just want to make sure he can hold on to this bar and it don't go flying.
Yeah, because it's coming this way. I already know it.
This way. Ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like this. Go ahead while you do that. I
we
feel like
just
we
saw an incredible another character by the one and only Medium Papa Pump, main event CT in the building. I'm excited to be here, man. Let me tell you something. First of all, massive shout out to James Ellsworth. He responded to the video that we posted.
And was good about it, was fun about it.
So fun, which is how it should, because it was received with the love that I intended, because that is one of my favorite moments of all time. Shints McMahon. Also, I know y'all gonna be wondering about the crown. Go to noblegarb.com, promo code something dope. Go ahead. Yeah. Because I know people gonna be in the comments, hey, what's that thing? What is it? I want that. Because people always DM me, hey, how do I get the crown? That's how you
I just wanted to have something for our illustrious co-host.
Give it to him.
You ready?
That's right.
If you hear me.
Let me hear you holler out there. Holler in the comments. Holler in the likes. Holler in the subscribes. Because that's what we do. We be out here. We fighting. We making sure all these white trash, pieces of trash, know that when you think about the mathematics, they don't stack up. See, there's three of us. And when there's three of us, that means any other podcast out there has a 75.26% chance of being a better wrestling podcast. But when you divide the fact there's three of us, and it might just be two of you, then you have to remember that 3 times 2 is 6. And that 6 times 5 is 30. But 30 divided by 3 is 10.
Okay.
So that means they got a 10% chance of trying to be a better podcast than Before the Bell. But then you remember there's a 4 in our name. And 20 divided by 4 is 5. Which means now your chance has been drastically reduced down to 5% of being an opportunity to be one of the best. But you can't be the best because we the best, and that's Before the Bell.
I like
man
that.
sweating like a slave. Wasn't that chainmail doing Steiner math?
Let me tell you something. I don't even know where you got it. Where do you even order something like that?
This was birthed out of my head.
Oh,
Burnt it.
you know what we never talk about, Mark? We never talk about the run that Big Papa Pump had in WCW and WWE.
Because we shouldn't talk about his WWE run.
It was very unfortunate.
Because it was. Let me tell you something. If you look at those runs, his run, to a lesser extent, Goldberg's run, Sting's run was a humbling run.
Oh,
that was a Vince McMahon, you work for me now run. Because Steiner, Big Papa Pump in WCW was that dude.
Yeah.
He was that dude. This Smog walked into WWE, you were like, Steiner's back. First of all, for people who didn't remember, the Steiner brothers used to be there. Steiner's back. Oh, this is what they doing to him? And then him and Triple H, you were like, this is be a dream match. Oh, this is a nightmare.
but I found out Scott was actually working with a broken foot during that match, or because he had to have surgery down the line, so he had no feeling in his foot, and it was weird. They were who was carrying who in that matchup at the Royal Rumble.
And you know what? I'll give you this: like that was Triple H was in good shape then, but he wasn't fresh from the quad surgery.
You talking about U2 promo video?
It's a beautiful day. I want that Triple H, boy. That Triple H couldn't scratch his neck. That was the Triple H I loved.
The
bro.
Triple H with the jean leather jacket combo, the jean leather combo, the hottest jacket ever, like
That's
literally hot.
Yeah.
He was on fire, no pun intended. So also shout out to Declan McMahon. Fantasy booking. This is an alert. If we could put an emoji right here, I would. Fantasy booking alert. I want this from y'all as well. I figured out a way to write in our good friend Declan McMahon, friend of the show, how we will receive him in the WWE universe. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Shane came back at last year's WrestleMania and got injured. However, this involves a Shane McMahon match. Shane McMahon goes against someone, and Declan comes in and costs Shane the match.
Ooh.
Reveal, oh my God, it's Declan McMahon. It's Shane's own son. Oh, he's gonna burn in hell. You got to get JR to throw the word.
Yeah, because I was like, who the fuck is that on commentary?
You could have, what's it, Patrick? What's the dude?
Pat McAfee?
No. The little Irish guy.
Oh,
Could the breathy Irish guy?
Kevin James?
Oh, Lord.
Or
Okay.
Kevin something.
Yeah, Kevin Patrick. That's
Kevin
it.
Patrick.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness! I can't believe what's happening here. What the hell?
What the hell?
Every time he talked, you see Corey Graves. You could just see Corey Graves. You didn't have to see him on camera, but in your head, you could see Corey Graves going, "What are you doing?" Because it just didn't say.
Because if he could, he would also bury another commentator.
Yes,
like
he could.
does
Woo!
the wrestlers. Can't stand Corey. Anyway, so that's how Declan comes in, right? Declan is in and now he's in the mix. Now you create a massive heel out of Declan. Soon as he comes into the company, you make him an entitled kid, but he keeps winning the matches and he's so good they can't deny him. He could have more heat than Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio combined.
Can I give a reverse idea on that?
I would love it.
So remember when Shane tore his quad?
Yes.
Right. He was. It was in a match of whatever you want to call it, but
Yeah.
a segment with
The Miz.
With the Miz. The Miz now being a baby face. We set up Shane comes out. It looks like he might do the thing, and then
Declan jumps him.
Declan jumps leg for leg. Yeah.
There's a character this long with the lead pipe.
Yeah, and then
Hits his father with the lead
No.
pipe.
Hits the Miz.
Hits Miz with the lead pipe.
Oh.
Because
Miz
Miz is a face now.
Also, now we're even more heel, and now we got the father-son combo.
But
Yes.
but here's the issue with that. I just think because we're automatically going father-son, do we want to go another father-son? Because since we're still running a father-son thing with Dominic and Ray, even though Ray's out for a moment, Ray's rumored to be coming back at the Rumble. You know, like, do you want to? I know because a match of that caliber, when you're talking, no matter whether you're putting Declan McMahon in, now it's a WrestleMania thing, no matter what he's doing, right? Do you want to run that risk of run? And I know we talk about that with different programs, like, again, the same program with Judgment Day is being run with Damage Control and stuff like, you get what I'm saying? So
You realize how we let you cook that whole time?
yeah,
Did I
dude.
interrupt you?
I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm gonna let y'all cook.
Just want you to realize that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Probably.
We be letting you cook.
No, I'm sorry.
So,
my apologies. Let me.
You're in the pot.
You're in the pot.
Go ahead. You,
So I believe that the Shane McMahon, Declan McMahon angle would be better than all of those because you got to understand their angles, the father and son of Rey Mysterio and Dominic, is great, but it's like it's legacy thing. With Declan and Shane, we're talking about birthrights. We're talking about the WWE as it is. This is their company. And then it comes into that kind of portrayal. Now we're getting flashback. We're getting seeds of corporation, authority, and now this legacy. It's too good. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do.
All right. This is what we do. Good. When you've got anything, Scotty?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think if you establish Declan with Shane first,
I appreciate how you decided that you were not going to go into the character voice for this breakdown because I noticed it.
It was a moment because he's like,
Well, you know what?
Yeah. There was a conflict in my brain in that moment.
that throat started hurting. That throat started hurting what it was.
Yeah. Nope. You know what? Let's
Let's loosen up these muscles right here.
Uh-huh.
No, I'd establish them together first. I think that's what made the Dominic turn feels so much more special is because you saw him as this like white meat, and he was more annoying, I think, as the babyface riding his dad's back and stuff like, or having his dad ride his back and all that jazz. Right? It was weird. I was like, yo,
great job, son. Thanks, Dad. I hated it.
No, stomp him out.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. That's what would make the turn on Shane be that much better if you establish Declan first and
as
then
a face.
Yeah, as a face, or just Shane. You know, that's my dad. It didn't have to be as a face. He could even be the one who turns on Shane down the line.
It has to
with them both as heels, though.
Yeah.
But then that establishes Shane as the baby face, whatever case you want to do.
Right.
But I think you should also bring back the Mean Street Posse while we're at it.
Listen,
you
man.
know what? I'm gonna get up out of here.
You should, because you're not respecting the Mean Street
I'm
Posse.
not gonna do this. Not in no 2024.
Hey, Shane McMahon had a run.
Joey Abs, baby.
I understand that the Mean Street Posse for a moment was them dudes.
Yeah.
That was then. We are not gonna bring out here be like, yo, we need the Mean Street Posse back.
You know what we can say? Shout out to Nick Nemeth. Dolph Ziggler just signed with TNA.
No, and New Japan.
And New Japan.
Let me tell you
New
something.
Japan.
Nick was like, my clause is up, right? Okay. So I couldn't really, they didn't really want to use me. I understand. I called a check. I'm here to show the world.
Yeah.
And this was, first of all, shout out to him and Ryan together in New Japan.
Yeah.
Appearing together, which was dope because we've all been wanting to see the brothers together.
Mhm.
And then him jumping Moose, which I refuse to say any other comments because I know it's, I was like, of course it is. But get that belt off him. Like, and came out, let's go to work.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see some good matchups. I'm excited to see him and Josh Alexander. I'm excited to see them back as TNA. We also know that now it's pretty much official. Naomi on her way back.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
It's pretty much
She's
it.
gave the waves.
Gave that.
Naomi, boy. Let me tell you something, man. Naomi is and always will be a star. She has everything to her advantage. The only thing she's missing is that machine behind her. And her coming back
It's going to help it.
is going to help it. I would love to see fresh matchups. I want to see her versus Bianca. I want to see her versus Jade. I want to see her versus Becky. I want to see, dare I say it, I wouldn't mind seeing her versus Nia. And listen, she's strong.
Mhm.
That's why I want to see it. Her athleticism could handle a Nia Jax. It could.
I'm going to tell you this.
Tell me.
I was one of the people who, when Nia came back, I was like, okay, why?
Yeah.
Her work rate. I'm going off work rate. I'm not going off of who the person is. Her work rate in her first run, you were kind of like, man, we talk about the injuries all the time. And the injuries unfortunately happen in the business. I know this. I'm talking about the work rate of certain matches.
Right.
I was just like, what's going to step up? What's better? This go round, this Nia in the ring has been working.
Crisp.
So, and for now Trinity to come back as Naomi, her going and becoming Knockouts champion did nothing but, like you said, get ready to get the machine behind her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like she just left and then comes back.
Right.
Yeah.
She was Knockouts champ, boom, comes back, the machine's like, yo, we can do this. I can see a good match with the two of them because people have pulled good matches out of Nia as of recently.
Absolutely.
So I can see that. Again, you need Naomi back because you have no Charlotte.
Yeah.
We're on the road to WrestleMania. You got to start figuring these pieces. Look, the damage control thing is slowly, it's there it goes. Here it is. We're almost at it. You got to start getting these pieces together. You got to start setting these matches up. So yeah.
You saw Bayley and Sasha watching Naomi's match.
You saw, I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah.
And they say Hunter was there.
Oh, they say?
I saw that, but the picture was like blurry.
It was blurry and grainy.
So I think it might have been a troll thing happening, but I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But also, I don't think Triple H would show face.
No, not
Yeah,
a damn.
he'd definitely be backstage. But also, shout out to TNA. Hard to Kill was actually a really good pay per view. The Jordan Grace Naomi match was fantastic. They killed it. There was a go out of your way to watch Chris Sabin versus. What's the Vikingo?
Yeah,
and
The triple threat match, right?
Kushida. Yeah, man, them boys went crazy.
Listen, also you had the tag match that had to change a little bit because Trent couldn't get. Was it Trent that couldn't get with the weather stuff?
Mhm.
Somebody couldn't. The 4-way tag match. It's like being TNA again changes things for them.
Yeah,
It just is like a new energy built up over there. I think a lot of the guys and girls are going to do something. Also now, TNA's pay-per-views are called what?
PLEs.
Premium Live Events.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Could this be the working relationship that everybody thought could eventually happen with some other place?
Uh-huh.
Because look, if you say, look, go to TNA, go do that. They got a steady fan base. They're going to use you in the right way, which is true. They're going to use you. You're going to get better. You're going to get bigger and better and more visibility. We bring you back. It looks good.
Yeah.
Could it be something like that? You know, we say, oh, people are always going to go, oh, y'all just want AEW to fail, blah, 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 blah.
Not true.
No.
Not true. It's just that we see all these stars going over and you're like, well, that was pointless.
Yeah. Sorry, but no, Nick Nemeth made the best decision with doing New Japan and TNA as opposed to going to AEW because we've seen the pattern of top WWE stars going to AEW and where they end up in the pecking order.
So Raw and SmackDown this week really didn't have too much major because we're setting up for the Rumble right now. One of the things I do want to talk about is on SmackDown.
Fire SmackDown.
Fire SmackDown.
Yeah.
Got to talk about this unfortunate injury.
Yeah.
Austin Theory versus Carmelo Hayes
Yeah.
goes for a quick second rope spring, almost like a springboard Spanish fly. The rotation happens one's quicker than the other. Carmelo's head hits Austin Theory's head, ref calls it. You were saying, I think it was last week or week before, Melo needs to stay in NXT.
That's exactly what I said. I stand by that.
You stand by that?
I guarantee that. And they know that more than they know the president of General Mills.
Yo, wait.
Yo, chill out. Hey, sir. You can handle it.
Yeah, man.
You can,
American gangster references over here, baby.
You can go ahead and handle that, bro. I don't think I need to try to touch that one. Nope, not with a 10-foot pole.
Yep.
You said that.
Yep.
You okay?
It's because of the crown, bro. It's because of the crown.
It's the crown.
It's the crown.
It's the crown. It's all the crowns. My
Got all
powers.
my powers today,
My
boy.
power of a crown. So you think do you think that maybe it was just a sloppy thing on Theory? Look, Austin Theory has all the tools in the world. We've said this on this show before.
We've never seen him do that before. There comes a time where you see, it's kind of like when Cena was doing the sunset flips, and you're like, Cena.
Hey, bro, chill out.
You're too big for this.
Jonathan
Cena.
Junior.
But when you look at Austin Theory, Austin's bigger than what Cena is now, not than what he was before. But it's like Austin's too big for these types of things. And then also is, I understand accidents happen and I wish them both speedy recoveries. But this doesn't look great on someone like Carmelo, even though he didn't do anything wrong, to now have an injury this soon on the call up at the main roster.
I mean, he'll be out for like a couple of weeks.
He needs every week. Do you know how fast these audiences forget about you?
This is true.
When you're brand new, when you haven't established a legacy or a powerful storyline. When Cody came back and he had the match against Seth Rollins and he had the
bruise, the tear.
He had done enough matches with Seth to where we're not going to forget you, Cody, because we're already high on you. And for you to do that match was genius. It might have been looked at badly, but if Cody wouldn't have done that match, we'd have been like, man, yeah, well, he got injured. What happened to him? But for him to have done the match, we garner more respect. Yeah. So for Carmelo, he got called up too soon. He did not get a string of wins because he didn't end up going against, he's not going to go against Logan Paul for the U.S. title. So he needs every piece of TV time and any impactful storyline. Now, I guarantee you what's going to happen is his TV time is now going to go to Ashanti Adonis.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. Ashanti Adonis just won in that one. I want to also real quick switch over to Raw because I want to talk about one thing on there because we got a list of topics we need to get into.
We could always talk about.
Bro.
Yeah.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah.
The elevation of that man as a single star.
Yeah.
With the match of Kofi, which we need to all. Can we ask this question real quick?
Yeah.
Did Kofi lose his gear, or did he lose it in a divorce?
Figure that out.
Like did he lose it in a divorce?
He just in shorts.
He's just in regular shorts and a t-shirt.
He had the drawstring was out. I was like, hey man, what are you?
You're like what? Like is something going wrong? Like Kofi, I love you, bro. Like Kofi, we love you, but we need to
friend of the show. Kofi. Here's what I would love for that to have been.
Okay, just ask, please.
I want that to have been scripted. That now without Xavier and without Big E, he's losing his way. And for them to come back and they're heel.
Okay.
And it's different ring gear altogether. No more unicorns, no more pancakes or bootios or twerking. I want to see a mean
how strong
Kofi
you said
Kingston.
that? No more twerking.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that was
gotta
worse
get
than you
twerking,
ate,
bro.
I don't want to see that twerk no more, man.
Continue.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you okay?
Okay.
You have
okay?
like a moment.
You had a moment, you right?
It's like a Vietnam flashback, but about twerks, about New Day twerks. Which is like a bunch of
it's okay.
just bootios, right?
Just bootios all in your face. Like
yeah.
if we could do to our editor, can we please just make the flash just over his head and his mind?
Screams and
Bootios and just twerking just with Francesca being played in the background because the sadness. But yeah, I digress. They have the match and Ludwig Kaiser beats the piss out of Kofi. Not just like beats him up to the point Jamie Noble, Jason Jordan get running out there, which also is so cute to me. Like when Jamie Noble got to come there, hey guys,
come on guys,
Hey, this is a former cruiserweight champion, man. All right, Jamie Noble, son.
Yeah. And even more so, Jason Jordan, how many times are they going to strut him out like we don't remember Jason Jordan? Now, he had a powerful storyline to where we still remember him.
He was Kurt Angle's kid.
He was his son, which we all know it should have been
Chad
Gable.
Yeah. But it was Jason Jordan, and Jason Jordan was yoked, and it was funny because when the company started to push Roman Reigns, they also had Jason Jordan, and they had both of them, and he had a feud with Roman and Seth going on before his injury. And I just, I'm always like, man, I still want to see. I thought he was going to be our first black WWE champion.
I like that Jason Jordan has the, what do you call it? He's got the civil rights haircut now, too. It had the little finger waves in it and the like, I play trumpet kind of curls, but with the part. You know what I mean?
I play trumpet?
Yeah, he's going to play some really sad jazz. Some lady sings the blues to you.
Let me tell you something. If you know some happy jazz, tell me about that. Because all jazz be sad.
What about the owl? I like to sing about a moon and a June and a springer. I like to sing about.
You're from Alabama. I keep forgetting that.
Wait,
that's what that was. I've never heard this before in my life. It was like, oh, that is Alabama right there, boy.
You're from Alabama.
You got nothing but old Negro spirituals in your body. Ready to go. Woo. That boy got everything ready for you.
You got an essence full of Negro spirituals. Just crank them up and release. I like the moon. I like the juice. Don't wade in the water for us.
Yeah, give it to us, man. I know you know it.
It's deep. Going.
Wade in the water. Wade outside in the water. Holla if you hear the water.
If you hear the water.
All my freaks thirsty out there. We got some weighted water.
We got some weighted water?
Yo.
Okay. Just bring it back. Just refocus the show. Because we got to go back. I said, Namio Horan. I said,
Ludwig Kaiser.
On fire. On fire. I said on the show, he should be the one to dethrone Gunther.
I don't believe it. I think he's definitely cementing himself as a singles star.
Yeah. Amidst Giovanni Vinci being injured from an unfortunate accident, drop kick, mild concussion, by the way, just for those who don't know.
Yeah, with Kofi, and that makes sense for this storyline. But mark my words, I am always somebody that could take an L and apologize and say I was wrong. But I don't see Ludwig Kaiser in the main event scene. And I need to see that from any wrestler. I didn't see it with Carmelo. I need to see it. I know it's going to be with Trick. I know it's going to be with Montez. But when I look at Ludwig Kaiser, he's too small. He's got the height, but he's a string bean.
He's bigger than what he used to be.
Yeah.
He's more cut than what he used to be. He was bigger.
Okay, that's fair.
He got abs. I mean, put abs on somebody, they look great. But it's like, hey, man.
Martin.
You lift yours first.
Oh, you were just saying.
I was just.
That's crazy. Yo. Also, how ready was he to say that back to you? He was saying, Martin, your turn. What are your thoughts?
Literally.
And Martin said, yeah, you lift yours up first, Jay. And Jay's like, first of all, both of them just had some pizza. So y'all both out of control for pointing at each other. How quick was that?
Listen, I used to get bullied in school, so I'm just, I'm just always
He came with the man on some calm shit.
My bad, no, I got
Yo.
my bad. That was 10th grade Martin coming out for a second.
Yo.
That was definitely
When you get bullied, you're always
On defense.
on defense, boy.
Jesus.
my bad, man. You look great.
You do. You look great, man.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
got your laptop down. You're looking svelte.
Thank you. I'm
Yep.
trying. I'm
He
trying.
said, "You lift yours first." That's crazy.
Jesus.
I thought, listen, because we were talking about abs, so the transition just seemed.
I
I
just
know-
was
yeah,
asking about your thoughts.
No, I get that.
Assistant principal bullied is what Mark said.
Jesus.
Yo,
It's my bad, dog. My bad. We good.
what are some things that you heard when you got bullied, man? Let's hear some.
What?
I just want to
Okay.
take us through it.
All right, this is the worst one.
Wait, first of all, this is like for the start trauma dumping.
I want to hear it.
No. This is the worst one. We had computer class,
Mhm.
and I had just transferred back to Hewitt, and there's a kid, Brendan Knighton, and he goes, "Hey, everybody, Martin Head looked like a penis," and like everybody laughed, and then he's like pretending.
And then what?
And then he was like pretending, I guess, to be my head. So he starts like doing this to his neck, like it's like jerking off his neck. And then he spits up, and like the teacher laughed and everything. I was just like, yo, man, I didn't even do nothing. I just was like, this is an 8 a.m. class, bro. Like, where are you?
I just walked in the door.
I didn't even do nothing.
I was like, wait, man. I was just like, what is this?
Yo.
Is that the
He started jerking his own
He
neck.
jerked his neck off and then like spit up, like he spit up a little bit. And like everybody's just like, you got him. And I'm like, I didn't even do anything. I've been nice to everybody.
Do anything.
Quiet.
The teacher got it
The
on the
teacher
last.
laughed.
Yeah.
When the teacher laughed, boy, you on to something.
Oh.
And then, did y'all ever end up fighting?
No, man, I'm not. He already won. What do I look
You
like?
gotta fight. No,
then?
you gotta fight him after that. You got to punch this nigga. You got to
Man.
punch him.
That's
I wasn't
crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't zoned for the school, so I was always told I shouldn't get in fights.
Oh my Lord Jesus!
Are you using your tears as hand lotion?
That's insane. That's an insane thing to say, Mark.
Yo,
I produced the anthem to use this.
jerked his neck and spit up, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll never listen. I'll be on my deathbed and remember Brandon Knighton doing that to me.
Yo,
Bro.
first of all, I want to tell you for future, stop saying last names. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, he'd like that. Friend of the show.
Friend of the show? Okay.
Sure.
But yo, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And you always remember it.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen that are at home watching the show right now, Barton's girlfriend is here, and she laughed hard as well.
She leaned over in the chair laughing. Whoo, Jesus
The
Christ.
act out.
The act that
Fully
was
commitment's crazy.
Fully commitment. I was like, he should be the one in stand up.
Martin's head looks like a penis. Then this dude, the jerking
Yeah.
moment.
Did this and spit up. Like it
That's
was
a
like
performance.
Yeah.
You know what they said after he was done? You
You
on your way.
You the next Lady Bruce.
Oh my God. SmackDown. So watching SmackDown for me, bro, the injury was unfortunate.
Yes.
But it was one of those things where I was like, damn. But at the same time, you know how I felt about Carmelo going down? This is similar to Sami Zayn having his debut match on the main roster against John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
And he had the shoulder injury.
Mm.
Or Finn Balor having a shoulder injury against Seth Rollins at that SummerSlam.
Universal title. First
Universal title, right? First Universal Champion. So a lot of times, I know it may seem like, oh, this sucks. People are going to forget me or this or that. That gives you the opportunity to really cook longer and be better when you come back, because now you got time to think about a different character. Now you have time to get even more comfortable, and now you have a chip on your shoulder to gain back what you think you lost.
Yeah.
Hi, but for every Sami Zayn
Yep.
and even a Finn Balor equivalent, there is a Mustafa Ali.
And that's unfortunate,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
See,
And
Jay said it.
no. And I'm not trying to shit on him because that's my boy.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's the same story. It's literally the exact same thing. I felt like, this should have been my moment. What happened what happened me getting hurt before Elimination Chamber, Kofi taking my spot, Kofi becoming Kofi Mania. All that was supposed to be, we don't know if Mustafa was going to win the title.
He was not going to even win the chamber.
No. We don't know.
We know. Name the people in that match. I'll talk to you right now. Name everybody in that match.
I don't remember the chamber match. I don't remember everybody in
So I know in the gauntlet it was like...
No. Mark, pull up since you're so quick with your damn quips over here.
Elimination Chamber, Kofi Kingston.
2019 was that?
I believe so. Or
18.
18 or 19.
No,
it would have been pre... When did they go to...
San Diego, San Francisco.
That was 2019.
Yeah, but I'm saying which one did they... when did Kofi lose to Brock?
He lost to Brock when they went to Fox for SmackDown.
So that would have been 2019, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So 2019, Elimination Chamber.
That is, yeah.
Right there.
AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, Jeff Hardy. Yeah, because that's when Samoa Joe cut that promo and shut everybody's life down.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 1, 2. Well, no, Daniel Bryan wasn't in it.
Go to the Wikipedia. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, it was right there. It was Daniel Bryan. It was supposed to be Mustafa Ali, but they replaced him with Kofi.
Yeah, he was
Samoa
in the
Joe,
chamber.
Randy
Now,
Orton, Jeff Hardy, and AJ Styles.
In that match, I guarantee you the person who would have won that chamber would have been Randy Orton. Because when in doubt, give it to Randy.
Daniel Bryan came in as champion, and that's during his heel run, remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, Daniel Bryan retained because that's what was always going to happen. But I'm talking about his opponent for the WrestleMania.
Mania. Okay,
would have been Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because who did Randy Orton face in WrestleMania 2019?
Was that when he...
Pull it up, please.
Was that the match with AJ, I think, was that? No.
Was it AJ?
I think so. Here, you go to the... go to the next pay-per-view stuff right there. Little up one. So click that, then click the next one. Because, Daniel Bryan wrestled Kevin Owens at the next pay-per-view, and then remember, because KO was mad at Daniel Bryan.
Right. Click the next one.
And then
click WrestleMania
35. Yeah. I think that was the AJ year.
Because that was the women's triple threat main event, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Kofi won earlier, and we was like, ooh, Jesus.
Yeah. That was an incredible moment. So I'm telling you, Mustafa would not have won that Elimination Chamber. I mean, he would not have won and been an opponent for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He did not have that type of heat on him at that time. And he was not favored.
Kofi didn't have heat either, really. Let's be honest. Kofi didn't have heat either going into that. It just so happened he blew up.
The gauntlet match.
The gauntlet match, but then the way we talk about like Montez in the chamber.
Right.
That makes his fire happen.
Okay, so thank you. You're proving my point even more. Ali didn't even have that in the gauntlet. Was he in the gauntlet match?
No, he got hurt.
He got hurt, so that's why he got replaced.
He got hurt Elimination Chamber night.
No, he didn't. He got hurt before then.
Okay, well, touche. Yeah. Had he had a showing of you seeing Mustafa say, oh man, this dude's on fire.
I think at that, because that's when he did the RKO escape. He had a lot of like cool spots and moments, but I don't know if there was like a particular promo or particular like, man, this is the Mustafa Ali match you have to watch. I think he just had a lot of great moments, and there were great matches, but a lot of them you probably wouldn't like. I like the one with him and Cedric from the prior year's WrestleMania where they were like heart, soul. They're doing that.
When you look at we gotta ignore that.
No, we got to rewind it because he got to do it again. I need to see you do it again.
It's like heart, soul, soul. Because
he was more sensuous the first time.
You
noticed that too.
It was very sensual, and I was uncomfortable. When you saw Dolph Ziggler was a 2-time lone survivor at Survivor Series, winning and being the last one standing. Those are the moments that you want to have when you're getting a chance to have that light on you. Ali never had that. So by the time Kofi got slated in, it was already on this thing of he's been here for this many years. He's never gotten this opportunity.
There was something there. Okay.
So beyond the match showing for Kofi Kingston, he had people in his corner letting people know, guys, he's never had a championship match.
Right.
Guys, he's never done this. He's never done that. That takes over with the momentum.
Okay.
Ali didn't have it. So it's like, I understand the storyline when he came back. You took everything from me. That's cool. But every time he came back, it was worse and worse.
Hey, it could be worse.
Can I throw a crazy pitch out there too?
Please. Well, hold on. Let's get this punchline out.
Yeah.
What was the worst?
Could be Drew McIntyre complaining, I won WrestleMania in front of nobody. I won in front of nobody. Look, that is worse. He keeps doing that one.
Booker T did not need to pop in just now.
I did. It really wasn't
And it's
true.
incredible. But Drew McIntyre in 2020, yes, his whole narrative, I held the company down, bam, bam, bam. The problem is they keep booking Drew to lose different matches that don't really matter. If they booked him to win some higher profile matches that don't even involve a title, man, you right back in. But also, you can't forget he was still champion when we came back for that WrestleMania where we had a crowd.
Yeah, and then we got to put it on Bobby real quick. Gonna put it on the Almighty.
You know what I mean? But he had the moment. But go ahead.
Yeah. So quick thing to that. I think Drew's had good high profile matches. He beat Jey Uso. He beat Sami Zayn. He destroyed Sami Zayn afterwards.
These aren't high profile matches.
You don't think Jey Uso is a high profile opponent?
Jey Uso right now is on fire. I'm talking about high profile, meaning when Drew beat Lesnar, oh my goodness. If Drew was to beat Roman Reigns, non-title, oh my goodness. If Drew was to beat Seth Rollins, no title, this is amazing. But you can't call high profile matches with people that have not held championship gold yet because you're in a different class. Once you've become a WWE champion, you're a cut above everybody else. So to say that someone
never mind, I can't say that person anymore. Never mind. No, because they got a World Heavyweight Championship
match.
Say
Jinder Mahal?
You know I was. I was about to catch one. You saw I caught myself. I was like, well, let me.
Jinder Mahal is a former WWE champion. That means he's in a different class. No matter how they try and write him, he's in an elite group.
No matter who goes on a Twitter rant about him.
Yeah.
By the way, before hold that, put a pin in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston.
Yep.
Still former WWE champion.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the Twitter rant by one Tony Khan. Who can we learn to tell certain CEOs and bookers of a company to get off social media?
Yeah.
Because first of all, for those who don't know, Tony Khan went on this now deleted rant about, oh man, Hook is 27-1 and blah, 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 blah. And he has a real title shot, but yet the WWE wants to give Jinder Mahal a shot and he hasn't won a match. Everybody was like, bro, don't do this.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal, again, all jokes aside, is a former WWE champion.
And he's still yoked.
And then it's against, we're talking about Hook.
Yeah. Who they gave a bat signal to.
Who they gave a bat signal to challenge Samoa Joe.
Are you ready for the problem? The problem that a lot of people are facing with AEW is that people are saying, oh, y'all want AEW to fail. No, AEW is starting to do things that WCW did before they were purchased.
Yeah.
And this is one of those things. The thing that won the Monday Night Wars for the WWE was WCW being so cocky and saying, Mankind wins the WWF Championship tonight. You just played yourself. Yeah. Because you made
everybody go watch it.
Exactly. So what you're doing with that is now I guarantee you Monday night, we're going to be watching that Jinder Mahal Seth Rollins match knowing the outcome, but we're going to watch how he loses.
Yeah, because I feel like that probably lit a fire under him where they're gonna put on a banger.
There's going to be a banger.
Yeah, because Jinder's got it in him. Title. Yeah.
It's so wild just watching Tony Khan. Like, Vince has never tweeted like that, and Vince has had Twitter. Triple H just tweets about, hey, this show's coming up.
Premium Live event. We it's the biggest gate we've had in 3 years. Yeah, I know everybody's excited about that. Corey's talking about finishing his story, but the story doesn't end in Mania anymore, guys. So, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, baby.
No. That's COO Paul Levesque right there. Because when you watch him put on them glasses, it's like, well, I was like, oh my God, he's old. He was like,
Clayton Levesque over there.
It was like, hey guys,
most tickets sold in 15 years, guys. So that's something to celebrate. And
he talks like a football coach after a game. We got our truth back. We had surgery.
Right? And I know everyone wants to talk about CM Punk. How they listen. Honestly, that just came out like a week ago. Yeah. I know what the dirt sheet said. I know what the rumors said. Everybody thought, hey, it was a given. No, it wasn't. But listen, when I talk to my talent, I tell the guys, look, we did a great job NXT. You guys got to beat that. Like those used to be the great videos for Triple H when he'd be talking to the NXT talent. He was like, you guys just put the main roster on notice.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
He was like, oh,
Bro. Triple H is the greatest.
when he said,
Yeah.
y'all just put the main, can you imagine being on the main roster and you want 100 friends and you just like,
All of us?
all of us? What the?
Even me, I'm Dana Brooke.
It's time to go.
Yep, I'm going to limp on up out of here.
Woo.
Thank you, sir.
Dana Brooke.
Yep.
Always a pleasure.
Always a
Guys,
Always.
wait. What happened?
You wild.
Ash by elegance.
Nah, I'll say this, and we're definitely gonna get canceled for this. Dana Brooke's first face, crazy. I loved what she did. Yeah, loved it. It was a great face. This newest one, I don't know what to think. No disrespect at all to anybody involved. Just
Anybody involved?
anybody involved. I don't want to be mad at your doctor. Don't be mad at us. We support women here. Anyway, can't wait for Naomi to come back. Can't wait for Sasha Banks to come back. Yeah.
Dana Brooks' first face.
First face. That was
Yeah.
something.
Oh, this is what I was going to say earlier. I think WrestleMania should be Kofi versus Brock. That'll be Kofi's finishing of the story.
Kofi goes over.
Yeah. But they also, or let him get an actual competitive match.
You
As
know
opposed
what's
to the
funny? I
8
would
second.
not be opposed to that.
To him getting the actual match.
An actual match
an
with
actual
Brock.
match.
Even
Yeah.
if he loses, as long as he gets a match out of Brock,
Yeah.
I can see that. Listen,
I would like a real match because he got squashed when he lost the title.
all for a
Yep.
dude who's now in prison.
Cain Velasquez.
Cain Velasquez.
Hey, listen, that was one of we are never going to mention that moment again.
Chris Benoit get mentioned before Cain Velasquez.
Wow.
Am I lying?
I'd say it's a neutral.
They don't want. Look, here's the thing. They don't be wanting to admit it. They were like, hey, we got to talk about WrestleMania 20. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero won. What else happened at WrestleMania 20?
Who did he face?
There was Kurt Angle, Triple H, and just
It was another match. Who was the other match?
It was Triple H, Kurt Angle, and just the entity.
Yeah.
What was who won the match? The entity?
Yeah. Mysterious tap out.
Who's
Confetti.
Wrestler X?
Wrestler X is funny. That's a great reference.
Wrestler X won. All right, so these, like we were talking about the two shows just sporadically in different points. We're building up. Are you seeing the road to WrestleMania starting to form now? Or are you like, all right, I'm enjoying where this path is? Because some stories you like, just get it to WrestleMania.
The job they're doing with Damage Control is some of the best work they've done with the women's division and storylines in like the past, I'd say 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we all are expecting them to destroy Bayley at some point, but seeing her look sad and defeated by them like saying, no, you got it. We're going to be over here talking. That's like crazy.
Does what happened before, do we go, we know the jump is happening. We know the breakup's coming. Do we get potentially a Boston Hug Connection reunion to save her? Or do we just wait it out and let Bayley get jumped, go through this whole emotion going up until WrestleMania, and then after WrestleMania we get the reunion?
I feel like this is what we should see. I feel like something happens in the Rumble that costs her winning the Rumble. And what happens is we go into Bayley getting her reinforcements, which will be Sasha and Naomi.
I can see that.
Against the Kabuki Warriors
And EO.
At Elimination Chamber.
And then that's when Dakota's revealed that she can actually go.
Right. And then so then Bayley loses because
Dakota
leg is fixed. Dakota.
Yeah.
And now we go into Mania with Bayley versus just one-on-one EO for the women's championship, or she wins a match leading up to WrestleMania that gets her to be the number one contender of that championship because she's going after it.
Does she win it?
She definitely wins at Mania.
Yeah.
EO's run has not been eventful, bro.
I agree. We've said that.
Run
We've
has
said
been,
that.
she got the title too soon, and I feel like they were already focusing on a more Damage Control storyline than an EO storyline. So she's been looking like a sidekick this entire run. Bayley on the low has been the SmackDown Women's Champion
without being the SmackDown.
Women's Champion.
All right, I posed a question to our group chat a couple days ago, just random question that popped in my head because when I work out, and so is Clayton, and you are the same, Martin, also. We typically have a lot of wrestling themes in our workout playlist.
So many right now.
Love them.
So I asked the question in the group chat: give your top 5 greatest wrestling themes that are not The Rock, Austin, or The Undertaker.
Here's the funny thing: The Rock isn't even in my top 10 of theme songs. I love hearing it, but it's not something that I want to hear over and over. Yeah. It's like the greatest Stone Cold theme song is the one Disturbed.
The Disturbed one, yes.
And you can't even find out on Apple Music or Spotify. I don't know why they took it off.
They took a lot of even all of what was it? Reckless Intent, I think, or no? Which one was it with the Run DMC DX theme?
Aggression.
Yeah, it was like all rappers. They had the Ice-T. Yeah,
I had to go to YouTube I had to go to YouTube, screen record the Disturbed version of Stone Cold theme song,
and convert it.
But I don't know I know how to convert it, but I'm trying to get it to go into my playlist on iPhone.
Message me. I'll show you how to do it.
Thank God, because that song, boy, that's the greatest. Anyway,
hey guys, I just want you to know I'm not going to be involved in that conversation because I don't have an iPhone.
You have an Android.
Yeah, I don't like the way you
don't want better for yourself. You don't want to be better, and you're just going to allow yourself to not win. And you know what, Jay? I've become the friend that have just allowed their friends to live their life. No longer am I a Captain Sable. What you got to say, Mark? He pulled up a note. He says he's wearing that green bubble on his shirt.
Oh, wow.
What is the green?
Because of the
looking like the Mucinex man. Yeah. Hey, yo. Listen, let me tell you something. Now, our producer, great guy. He's extremely
a horrible
funny
individual.
But this is the part where I'm letting y'all know, he hang around black people.
Yes.
Looking like is when you know
you've been around black people.
You've been around, boy. White boys don't say that. He said
looking like the Mucinex mascot.
Looking like the Mucinex mascot.
You know what?
I think it's to be a tag match. Mark the producer and Brandon versus me and Jay. In a you gotta fight them match.
In a you gotta fight them match.
Yeah.
Bro.
You gotta fight them.
Oh, speaking of which, that prompts one of the comments of the week. Huge shout out to Julio Juarez. Says, I can't wait to see the Dark Side of the Ring recreates the Jay versus Martin race. And Jay gives his side of the story of how he got the hot thighs that changed his life. Shout out to Julio. Thanks for the love. What are your 2 favorites without The Rock, Stone Cold, or The Undertaker?
You horrible ass individuals.
Tell us in the comments what your 2 favorites are as well.
Yes. So I wrote 5, but I know the 2, I bookend my 2.
Yep.
Kurt Angle, the remix version. Yeah, the remix version.
Wait, I'm sorry, the ECW remix or the one where he was like a baby face that had like a hip hop beat behind it?
The ECW one more.
The one that one that kept coming.
The one that repeated like 3 times. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
All right. So, and this one never got a chance to come back and have the love. This one was wanted by the people, and the people weren't listened to. Shelton Benjamin's "Ain't No Stopping Me Now." Shelton's original interest music.
The first one, yeah.
When they gave him that, when they did that singles run, they gave him that new music. Everybody's like, don't do this. I can play it because it'll pump you up.
Yeah.
It's one of those I can do that. So those are 2 for me.
Give us the rest. Why not?
Yeah.
Taz's music. When Taz debuted.
With the do you want to be the original one?
The original one.
Yeah. That was fire.
The original was fire. Kane's music. The Reckless Intent one though.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that was good.
By Finger 11, yeah.
Yes. And then this one just, again, because it wasn't one of those 3, Shawn Michaels, Every dude,
Yeah.
every dude who's like wrestling has heard Shawn Michaels' music and is.
I think I'm cute.
I know I'm sexy. I got the looks that drive the girls while I got the moves that really move them. I send chills up and down their spines. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy. I'm just a sexy Kurt. Sexy Kurt. I'll make your ankle hurt. Ankle hurt.
And then he put Sherry in the ankle. Oh, man. Oh, he was real. He was real with his.
He was real
about
with
that.
his.
So those are mine.
I love it. Martin?
Yes. Mine would be Gold Dust, the
Shattered Dreams.
Shattered Dreams, like the version with it.
Yeah, the whole yeah.
Yeah, that would be number one. Are we just doing WWE things?
Well, see, I just did WWE because I can go all the way through these, and I know because I know a few of yours you had me listen to.
Yeah. CM Punk's is up there.
Cult of Personality.
Cult of Personality. And I actually really like the remastered version that he's been using recently. The Usos theme song always gets me hype.
Ooh,
Yeah. Down since day one is living down since. Day one is living down since.
Yep.
Yeah. A newer one, but that Santos Escobar theme goes hard.
I haven't listened to it.
Yeah. The Escobar. Dude. Escobar. You'll hear it. They they don't say it. They don't say it in the song, but you know, like you start adding lyrics.
Oh, you added it.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that's what they said.
I mean, people chant that because it feels like Escobar.
No. You got to do it back in that same voice when you do.
Escobar. They got the girl from the beginning of the Rick Ross songs on it.
Maybach music.
Maybach Escobar.
Yeah, I want you to realize what you did. I want you to take a second to realize what you did.
Out of control, my boy.
X-Pac's theme as well.
X-Pac.
Yeah. You can tell us what to do. Yeah. And Chris Jericho, man. The
original countdown.
Yeah, what was that noise?
Yeah,
that was like a donkey.
That was ass.
Crazy.
That was crazy. I shouldn't have done
Here's
that.
the thing. I probably should have went before Martin because you stole a lot of mine.
It's only
Chris
5.
Jericho's Break the Walls Down. That was the original.
Now he sounds like a cat playing with himself.
Absolutely. That's a good description. That's a good description. Break the Walls Down, Jericho. I'm going to say Roman Reigns when he took the Shield music. Woo! I just posted a story yesterday where I added that song. So Roman Reigns, Reign the Truth, or the Truth Reigns.
Yeah, because it cut down what the Shield music was.
Like that's the most badass song. So those two, I'm gonna have to say you're looking at the real deal now. D-Lo music. Ooh, that was fire.
The original version or the he came back in 03 and they like added some extra like mew mew mew.
Without that.
And they had a little
It's been so melodic this episode.
Bro.
The name of this episode is Martin's Melodies.
Hey, facts. That's a great title. Martin's Melodies? Your girlfriend ain't allowed to come back.
Because the only reason you show it out. Show it out. She in the studio.
So I got Jericho's original, Roman Reigns when he took the Shield music,
D-Lo
Brown, looking at the real deal now. Number 4, I want to say Cult of Personality so badly, but I gotta give it to something else. I'm gonna go with
Mark Henry.
No. Wait, which one?
Somebody go get their ass
Oh,
kicked.
absolutely.
3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
I love that. I love Mark Henry's joint. And then it's a tie between Jey Uso's new music, because it's very much the same as the Usos' Down Since. And this gets me hype every time I hear it, and I'm like, it's Becky Lynch, bro. Oh, that joint is fire.
Let me tell you something. I like Jey Uso's because it's basically his music.
Yeah.
But I just recently started listening to Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Jimmy's go so
Jimmy's
hard.
does go hard.
He does not have a future in rap, but the beat goes hard, yeah.
First of all, I need a behind the scenes video of them in the booth individually doing the ad libs for their tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me. It was all about family.
Yeah.
Ain't no more. You like, bro, y'all just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, ain't no more family. And then he's with his family the whole time. He's like, what are you talking about?
Ain't no more. You just went back to
Honorable mention, John Cena's Time Is Now. I think not hearing it every week like we used to, now I can really appreciate it.
You don't like Basic Thugonomics?
Yeah, I would have put Basic Thugonomics.
I'd put Basic Thugonomics up there, bro. Yeah, like, yo, did y'all ever see the video that shows you what all the different
Where it came from?
Yeah, it's like 3 different samples.
Yep.
Because I knew it was the Annie Up, but it's 2 other ones, and I was like, yo, that is crazy.
All black artists.
All 3 black artists make a wannabe black dude.
One black John Cena, yeah.
Darren,
and his album went platinum.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Respect to John Cena.
Yes, it is. What is it? My Time Is Now? That's the name of the album.
Time Is Now.
Yeah.
He had some hits on it. It's just so weird looking
Trademark
at that time
is better than him, though.
and how yoked he was around all these regular people.
He literally wore headbands around his biceps.
Yes. Everybody was like, yo, where can I get those bicep bands? You mean the headbands?
Headbands.
Yeah.
I wonder how big his arms were at that time.
Well, as big as steroids will allow you to get them.
He was not on steroids.
No, he actually wasn't.
He was
said
natural.
so. No, because Bruce Pritchard didn't believe him, and they made him do a bunch of tests, and he said everyone came back clean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Natural, bro.
Seen as the natural.
Cena probably had, if I had to guess how big his arms were, probably 23s or 24s.
19.
There were 19s?
Wow.
19.
Oh, this is great because
Rock is 20.
Rock has 20-inch biceps. Cena has 19s. I got 18s. I want to get 20s. I want 20s, bro.
You want 20-inch pythons?
Yeah, but I want mine to be the best arms I've ever seen had to be Scott Steiner.
This is a crazy
It
conversation.
was just weird. Let me tell you what Steiner...
You said it's a crazy
We're like,
conversation.
hey, you guys know whose arms I like? But no, I agree.
My freaks in my peak, and he had the peak.
The
It's
little,
like his muscle had a muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh.
like a Looney Tunes character.
It was weird.
Yeah.
You know what? Because he said
26
that, Jay?
inches.
Who's got 20? Oh,
Scott
Scott.
Steiner?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I don't want arms that big though.
No. Yeah, he looked insane.
What now happens, because Martin has said this, Jay, is now, Martin, you got to come to the gym and get the smoke with me, my boy.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, we're going to San Diego.
Oh, y'all going to San Diego tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be back tomorrow?
I love it.
We're
I
not-
love how he was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in another city. I ain't gonna even be. I don't know what
Yeah,
you.
man.
I don't know.
No,
what you-
we'll have a gym day. We'll add that.
Oh,
to,
you trying to incorporate Jay? Jay been there already.
I know.
with
That's
me.
what I'm saying. I think we'll
Let's do it again.
Let's
Shit,
do it.
let's go.
All right,
We'll-
bet, man.
We'll film it. Put that on our Patreon.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll do. Well, what day is good for you then? I like to lock
You
stuff
go
in when
to
I'm in front of
hell.
somebody. What did Mark say?
you can get in Jay's selfie game.
So apparently Jay takes a lot of different selfies in the gym. I
of the
don't
selfie.
really take pictures or videos in the gym, but we can. There's no problem.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Jay, you do it for accountability and
The gram.
progress.
Also, I'm trying to figure out how to. I've been trying to go back. This is a side note when we're talking about working out. So my leg now. This is a different leg.
Oh, I know. I was hoping you wasn't about to say my leg is healing, and you picked the other leg.
No, my leg is healing.
Go ahead.
I have a lymph. I need to get a lymphatic drainage in my leg. My leg swells.
Okay.
It's just weird. So we can do whatever. I'm just thinking about that, working out. Like, been trying to figure out what workouts to do to help get the drainage out of just this one freaking leg.
I'll tell you what also will help get the drainage out of that leg is changing what you're eating specifically.
I have.
What have you been eating?
I have now been doing a lot more.
You shut up, Mark.
What?
I'll tell you after you say it. Go ahead.
What you finna say?
I didn't say
No,
anything.
not Martin. I said Mark.
Yeah.
Oh,
What you been eating?
I ate that pizza thing. I had that. I did have that, but
Uh-huh.
I got a whole bunch of bags of different salads and shit like that at home. So it's
Okay.
been really, yeah.
What else?
Is that what's on the title of it? It said salads and shit? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
the label?
salads and shit.
It's the label.
salads and shit.
Yeah, it's got an N. You can only get it from Aldi's.
That's exactly where I be shopping at, bro.
I know.
That's exactly where I'm shopping at, bro. Getting all these salads and shit.
What else?
Chicken breast and stuff. Different chickens. Yeah.
What's the stuff?
Just chicken stuff. Like chicken, I've gotten turkey. I've tried to, my main thing has been cutting out sodium.
Oh, nice.
That's been the number one thing. Trying to definitely cut, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm eating, just watching really sugars and sodiums. A lot of those.
You been having bread?
No. I don't eat bread like that.
So what's doing it?
The fuck if I look this
Whoa.
shit.
Yeah, let's also watch. We get harder.
Oh,
with
I'm
the
sorry.
curses.
That was
I started y'all out with the salads and shit, and then
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
oh, y'all gonna get
We
progressively worse.
went PG-13.
Yeah.
Son of a just started Jim Rossing it. No, I don't seriously. It just started when I started having stress a couple months ago. Just started happening. So it's just been one of the things I'm
We'll
trying
put
to
a
do.
needle in your leg, bro.
Oh, do you drink
Drink.
alcohol a lot?
I just drink it like once or twice, yeah.
How often in a week would you say you drink? Remember, you're at these comedy spots.
Yeah, I know. I tried because of that, try not to drink like that heavily. So in a week, I would say 5. What
Okay,
did you
so
just
5
what did you
drinks.
just do?
I didn't hear it. Nothing, man.
I just watched his whole face.
So like 5 at the least, you're doing 5 drinks a week.
Yeah.
There is so much from what I hear in that alcohol, but aside from that, all of this late night stuff is carrying on to the next day.
Yeah.
So it's like you're constantly chasing. You're behind the 8 ball because you're chasing getting the stuff that you did the night before off, and you doing that for 5 nights a week. It's counterproductive for everything that you're working toward.
Okay, that makes sense.
Dr. Claymore.
That's hilarious. Do you bunny hop? Are you a bunny hopper?
You gonna say you ask this man to be a buddy hopper?
No,
He didn't have
that's
to
what-
say it. Why are you see?
I said,
I'm
hey,
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Listen, I am just here.
Anyway, so yeah, those are some good theme choices. But yeah, so the smoke in the gym. For you, we're gonna do chest.
All right.
Yeah. We're gonna do chest.
Mm.
Yeah. He wants it, Jay.
Let's do it.
He wants it.
Yeah.
What's funny is I was trying to think of the workout we were gonna do, and I forgot what you said that offended me to make me want to even go with you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like he was like, "How about this then, dude?
Yeah.
How about you and me in the gym?"
What did you say?
The fact Martin hasn't taken off that chainmail is
Oh,
still
I respect
amazing.
it.
Like, is it
He
just
said
like
he jerked his neck off and spit out of his mouth.
Yeah, man.
Yo, let me tell you something about bullies, man. Bullies are necessary, bro.
yeah? That's why I'm on this show with y'all because y'all bully the shit the hell out of me.
You know what though? You're
You-
absolutely right. But here's the reason. You deserve it because you walk around every single day and nobody checks you for the BS that you be on.
What are you talking
And we're
about?
the only ones that
First of all,
check you for
We're
it.
real
First of all,
friends.
First of all, listen. Let me say number one.
please.
BS, I do not do those things. He is sitting here flexing.
Go ahead, flex that tricep, my boy. Show him that. Yeah, man.
Keep going, Jay. I'm sorry.
You don't want a piece of them 8-inch pythons? You know?
This has been a
You
great
don't
show.
want no
Make sure you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button. Give us a follow on the
Wanna smoke
Instagram.
with those 6-inch pythons.
At Before the Bell podcast on Instagram.
Those when these 6-inch pythons come for you, brother, you don't know what you gonna do.
Woo! Yeah,
Yeah,
Martin
man.
said all that good stuff.
Thanks so much for watching.
Y'all know,
guys.
find our social medias, please.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Before the Bell on everything. We didn't get to any of the topics that we said we were gonna get to, except that we did the music.
We did the music.
That's good. The rest next time. We are out.
It was 8 to 6.